Hey guys, this is Abhishek from GadgetsToUse.com, and today we are going to do a quick hands-on comparison of these two phones which we have with us. We have the new Motorola Moto X Play with us on the right hand side, and we have the Huawei Honor 7 device as well. We are going to compare, and we have also done a camera shootout which we will show you in the rest part of this video. So let's start with the comparison of the design now. In terms of the design, I would say the Huawei Honor 7 is definitely better. In terms of the build quality as well, this is better. This is much more premium compared to what you get on the Moto X Play. As far as cameras are concerned, we have got 21 megapixel camera over there, which is an autofocus camera, can record high definition video, and it can also record slow motion video as well. And when it comes to the LED flash, the LED flash is a dual true tone LED flash which we have. And when it comes to the Honor 7, we have got 20 megapixel. So this is 21 and this is 20 megapixel. This one is Sony sensor. I'm not sure about this one. And this one gives you good photos. And then we have the fingerprint sensor, which is an extra feature on the Honor 7, which is not there on the Moto X Play. So this fingerprint sensor, on the other hand, is also very fast. So this is one of the fastest fingerprint sensor I have seen till now, which is definitely commendable work which Huawei has done. And they say that it will unlock the phone in like 0.3 seconds, and I think it takes not more than 0.5 seconds to unlock the phone, and that is pretty quick, and I will show you that. We have got dual true tone LED flash over there as well, which is nice. At the bottom, if you take a look, we can see that we have the loudspeaker mesh over there, and we have the micro USB port for data syncing and charging, and both of them look nice, but this one again looks better. As far as the materials are concerned, the Huawei Honor 7 is actually good because they have given metal, but it is not a full metal phone. They have given plastic part over there on the top and plastic part over there on the bottom, so that the antennas and other signal reception is not affected because of this metal part which is there at the back side. And on the other hand, this one does not have metal. Again, this part is metal, but everything else is plastic and rubberized, I would say, on this one. When it comes to the buttons are physical buttons which we have, and these are like metal buttons which we have on the Honor 7, whereas on the Moto X Play, this one is a metal button which is the power and click key, and this is actually a plastic button finished in chrome. And on this side, if we take a look, we can see that we have the SIM card tray, and one thing which is kind of disappointing thing maybe, but that's how it is, that the Honor 7 which will come to India, it will be only single SIM variant. That means you can only use single SIM card inside, which is definitely not good. And when it comes to the button, you have extra button over there which is a smart key on the Honor 7, with which you can do a lot of things, like you can turn on the flash by pressing this button twice. I have configured that. And you can also launch application. I have configured it to launch application on press and hold action. So in case I press and hold, it will launch Facebook. So that's how you can actually configure other applications as well. Let's start with the comparison basically. So in terms of comparison, there is no smart key kind of a thing over there on the Moto X Play. So there are some additional features on the Honor 7 which includes the fingerprint sensor, which includes the physical smart key as well, which is extra, I would say, compared to what you get on Moto X Play. But on the other hand, Moto X Play is a very simple phone and definitely better in terms of the UI, I would say. So in terms of the UI, in case you are planning to use any of these two phones for the next 1 or 2 years, then this is going to give you a smoother user experience. This is something which I believe, because the custom UI is good. I would say it is not laggy, it is not a problem in initial usage, but over time I have seen other Huawei phones that the custom UI which you have on top of Android does lag the phone and does cause some issues in long-term usage. And again, there will be slight amount of lag over here as well, but the overall user experience as far as the user interface is concerned is going to be better on the Moto X Play. Talking about the display size, we have got a 5.2-inch IPS LCD display panel, and we have got a 5.5-inch display on the Moto X Play. So display wise, this one is having a bigger display, and in terms of the colors and viewing angles, both of them are good enough. In terms of viewing angles, both of them are on full brightness right now, and they are looking good. And when it comes to the front camera is again higher over there. And one more thing which you are getting on the Honor 7 is that you are getting a soft LED flash over there on the front, which will help you take better selfies, especially in low light. And you have a pretty good camera over there on the front as well on the Moto X Play. But again, what I have seen is that the selfies are coming out to be better, especially in low light on the Honor 7. in initial testing. As far as physical home buttons are concerned, there are no physical home buttons. The touch capacitive buttons are there within the display on both of these two phones, but definitely I would say in terms of the overall grip, the Moto X Play is easier to grip because it has a rubberized back panel compared to the metal back panel on the Honor 7, which looks premium, which looks solid, and which is definitely solid, but on the other hand it makes the phone slightly slippery in my opinion. So these are the things which I would like to bring to your attention. Let's talk about the camera, and camera is one of the major highlight of both of these two phones. So I would like to show you some of the camera samples I have clicked on both of these devices, and they are clicked with the same light conditions, so you can actually get an idea which one is better and why, and what exactly is the difference in between these two. So let me just go back to the photo which I have taken from the Honor 7 as well. Let me just a second. Okay, let me go back here. Yeah, I think we have the photos now. Okay, yeah, so here we have the photos, and I would like to show you these photos. I have captured these photos with the same light conditions, and what I can see is that the color reproduction, or I would say the color correction, is better over there on the Honor 7. In terms of details, both of them are good. It has been captured from the rear cameras on these two devices, and both of these cameras have good megapixels, I would say, which is definitely a good thing. And in terms of details, there is no problem in any of these two photos. Both of them are equally detailed, but in terms of colors, I can see slightly better and original colors, close to original, I would say, close to original colors on the Honor 7. And you can take some other you can take a look over some of the samples which we have taken. This is another sample which we have taken, so this is another sample, and in this one you can see that the details are nicely captured on both of them, and both of them are doing a pretty decent job as far as the camera is concerned, which is good. Let me take a look over the other sample which I have taken. So we have a lot of samples which are exactly the same, and you can get an idea which one is looking better to you as of now. And I will be putting these samples as well on our website. You can take a look over these samples in full resolution. So that's how it is looking, especially when it comes to a macro shot. If you don't hold the Moto X Play stable, then the photos may not come that clear compared to the Honor 7, which is better, I would say, in terms of details, and it is easier to focus, and it will give you slightly better blurring at the background in case you want that, compared to what you get on the Moto X Play, which is a very good thing, I would say, especially for those who would like to take macro shots with blur background. You can actually do that easily on the Honor 7. And I have taken a normal shot like this of the hotel surroundings right now, and if you zoom in, you can see that both of the shots are looking good, and if you zoom in, you can see the details and the colors, and I would say both of them are looking good, not bad at all. They are looking nice on this display, and again, the camera does perform good on both of these devices.